Hello friends, it's Sheree from Turquoise Dreaming. I hope everyone's having a good night. Welcome to my channel. I'm here to announce a giveaway tonight. I have reached 700 subbies and I'm so excited because I just can't believe it. But I want to thank everybody for whoever subbed to my channel, and you know, when somebody subs to me, I always sub back, and you know, it's just been a very fun and enjoyable experience. But without further delay, I don't want to keep you tonight, but I thought I would take a journal from my shop and use that as the giveaway, because I've been trying to figure out, and I'm actually, you know, I said in a couple of videos ago that I'm preparing some book page bundles for my shop, and you know, they're vintage book pages and they're real like neat children's books, and math books and calendars and things like that, but I don't have that ready yet, and it's going to be probably another week or so before I have them ready. I hope it's only a week, but you know, I don't want to rush through it. I want to pick out some nice pages. So in the meantime, since I've reached 700 subbies today, I want to go ahead and do a giveaway. So I've also been thinking about giving away a journal, and this one was in my shop. In fact, this was one of the first journals I made, and it's still in there. And the reason I picked this one is because, number one, it's been in my shop for a while, and number two, this is kind of like my old, you know, my style has changed a lot. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I started out making journals with notebook rings, and that was my original, you know, ideas to make them and bind them with notebook rings, and that's really cool. I still like doing that. I still love doing that, actually. And then I started doing the wire, the O wire, or some people call them cinch, or what I have is a bind it all. So anyway, I started doing that, and so I was doing both of those, and then I got into, you know, making my own spines and traveler's notebooks, and you know, just been doing this, making journals for about 4 years now. So, you know, if you're a journal maker, you know your style changes over time, and you kind of develop a style and just get into, you know, I mean, my style might change from what I'm doing now, or, you know, I don't know. Can't really predict that, but so this was my old, how I started out. And it's a really cool journal. It's kind of a blank journal. And also, it's also kind of like a smash book style. So I'll just go through it real quick. Like I said, it's got the wire binding, and I think on this one I actually recycled some wire, but it does, you know, it does turn nicely, and it has this little metal key here hanging on it's a key charm hanging on a bulb pin. And this is a vintage, you know, old vintage book that I liked, and it's called Encyclopedia Brown. You maybe have seen these. So here's the front, here's the back. It's just the book, and this was a weekly reader. And so I'll just flip through real quick to show you, you know, what you would win if you win this giveaway. So on the inside here, I have a pocket, and this is before I started sewing in my journals too. I used to craft at a little tiny desk in the other room before I had a craft room, so I didn't have time, or I didn't have room to have my sewing machine out, really. It was in a closet at that time, and I just, you know, it was inconvenient for me to get it in and out, because I had to sew. If I wanted to sew, I had to sew on the dining room table. So then, since then, my kids, you know, last 4 years have grown up and moved out. So now I have a craft room, and I keep my sewing machine. So I, you know, do a lot of, as much sewing as possible, because I do love to do sewing in my journals. But this one has no sewing. Just trying to describe, you know, how I started with no sewing. Just everything's glued in and held in with the wires here. So anyway, pocket right here. This is lined with pretty scrapbook paper. A pocket, a journaling card, a little tag. And then here we've got another pocket. There's a lot of pretty scrapbook papers and kind of variety of papers in here. Here's a little, let's see, these are a couple little journaling cards made out of pretty cute little book page images. And then this is has a tab on it. This was from some type of planner or a book or a journal that I, put that in here from. I've got lots of this pretty scrapbook paper in here. It's double-sided, and this is actually from a scrapbook paper artist. It was a book I found at a thrift store, and I couldn't believe it. It was samples of this scrapbook paper artist, her designs for scrapbook paper. So it's really original, unique scrapbook paper that's in here, and it's really pretty. So anyway, on we go. This is a little glassine bag with some goodies in it. It's paper clipped on here, and this little paper clip has a bead on it. Here's the other side. You can see how pretty that is. I've got some lined paper here. It says just because. Here I've got a little corner pocket with a journaling card. This is just a page from a book, one of the end pages. I've got just lined paper here with a little sticker on it. A tag that's tied in a little punched hole right here, a little tiny scrapbook paper tag. And this is some more of that pretty scrapbook paper. A bingo card that's paper. And it's got a little flip out right here. It's just held on with washi tape. A little lined paper here. Double-sided scrapbook paper with a little pieces of cut-offs, it looks like, and a little flip up right here, and it says hooray under there. Pretty scrapbook paper, lined paper, a flip up with a little sticker down here on a book page, lined paper with just some trim down here like homemade washi, scrapbook paper. And this is an invoice, a blank invoice with some nice lines and blank on the back, yellow paper, lined yellow paper. Here's a tuck spot on this page with a little journaling spot that's made from stationery. The sticker right here. This is a page from this book. And then that pretty scrapbook paper. Here's an envelope, and there's something in all the little envelopes and things in here. So there's a little... I'm not going to take it out. That'll be a surprise, but there's some little goodies in there. A lined paper. And double-sided scrapbook paper, lined paper. Here's a little tuck spot I made out of a fussy cut flower. The word happy, journaling spot, and just a little tag like there. And that little flower tuck spot. And then here's lined paper, scrapbook paper. And this is from a planner right here. See how pretty that scrapbook paper is? I just love that. I don't have any more of it either. I've used it all up now. But yeah, I love that. That paper. It was really neat. Here's some pages like from a planner. I have a little clothespin right here that's holding on some goodies, some tags, and little tiny journaling card there. Lots of lined paper in here to write on. And pretty scrapbook paper. There's a bee, rubber stamped bee right there on this paper. This is from a crossword puzzle book. So, pages from this book. Here's a little tuck spot here with a piece from an envelope. Pretty scrapbook paper. There's a pocket here with a couple pieces in here. Lots of pages in here. There's probably at least, I'm going to guess there's 100 pages in here. That's what I did with these journals. I tried to put 100. I mean, it could be 80, but I would say between 80 and 100, something like that. Here's a little picture in a side tuck. I just want you to see the patterns on this scrapbook paper really good. It's so pretty. Some rubber stamping here, a bird on this page from the book, from this book. These are a lot of pages in here. I wasn't going to turn through each page, but I thought, I think people would want to I think you want to see it, right? You want to see what you want to, win, possibly. So, yeah, I think I will do this drawing from the time you see it. You'll have, I don't want to delay. I don't want to draw it out for, very long. So this says, just a rubber stamping here that says just take note. Not just it just says take note. Piece from a children's book in this pocket. Here's a bag that, it's kind of like, almost like glassine, but it was a bag, a brown bag that I made little bags out of. And there's some goodies in there. Paper clipped on here with a little, there's a little vintage button here on this paper clip. An envelope here when there's some goodies, or at least, let's see, there is some stationery and a little tag in there. So we're almost to the end, but anyway, I think I'll do the drawing. Let's see. Let's do it Tuesday night. There's a flip out. Tuesday night. That's next week on Tuesday night is when I'll do it. So, nothing special to enter. Just like this video, please. And here's a picture. And this is an envelope. This is like a coin-sized envelope that I had made a bunch of these. I still think I don't know if I sold them all. I had some in my shop, but it's made from a vintage children's encyclopedia page. I just love making these because I love how they look with the pictures and the text and everything. I think these are so cool. So anyway, that's going to be it. That's going to be the giveaway. So like I was just saying, just like this video, make sure you're please a subscriber. I'd like to get up to maybe, gosh, it would really be nice to get up to 750 before this is over. I don't know if that's possible. That might be, asking for a miracle. But, I'm a positive person and always kind of try to look on the bright side of things. And I hope that comes through on my channel and in my videos. I always try to, just see the positive side, or, provide, uplifting, happy videos. And, I'm always excited about what I'm doing. So I hope I'm not, too excited for you, but I just really enjoy creating the journal. So I want to thank everybody for subbing. If you're become a new subbie during this giveaway, that's fine. And I would love it. Like I said, I want to get up to maybe 750. That would be awesome. And so make sure you're subbie. Sorry, I'm shaking the camera. Subbie, like the video, and put a comment. I will be doing the random comment generator, so I have to have a comment under this video. So I'd really appreciate any nice comments. Just say anything you want. That's nice. So thanks so much, and I won't delay you today. Have a great night, and happy crafting.